So guys, in today's video I will be talking on how to break out from generational or from foundational causes. So if you really find this topic interesting, or if you want to know how to break yourself out from generation causes or foundational causes or any cause that you have mistakenly putting yourself into, known and unknown to you, and this cause has been tormenting you, this cause has been causing a lot of negative things in your life. So in today's video I'm going to share with you on a natural way, using the natural things created by nature, by God Almighty, for you to break out from those causes, both the ones that you know or the ones that you don't know. So stay tuned if you really want to know more about this topic. Good morning to you all and good afternoon. I'm greeting you all depending on wherever you're watching me from. You are highly welcome to my channel. If today is your first time, I said welcome, and please do subscribe. And after watching the video you find it interesting, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. For my returning subscribers, thank you very much for coming back. I love you and stay blessed. Thank you all always for being here. I am highly grateful, and God Almighty will bless you. So guys, in today's video, like I said, I'm going to be talking on how to break out from generational or foundational cause. Now, first of all, before I go on to say this, what is generational causes or what is foundational causes? Generation or foundational causes is those causes that you inherited from your foundation, those causes that you inherited either from your mother or from your father or either from your lineage. All right, so these are the causes that is called generation causes. That doesn't mean you are the one that committed these causes yourself. No, it's as a result of lineage. It's from generation to generation. But definitely by the grace of God and by the grace of the natural things that God has given unto us, there is many things that you can use to break yourself out from these causes, which I'm about to share with you. Now, there is other causes. Another causes is a cause that you can learn by yourself. Yes, somebody may ask me, how do I learn a cause by myself? There is so many ways that you can learn a cause by yourself. Sometimes you did something and you know that this thing that you are doing is not good, is not evil, and as a result of doing that, you are learning a cause to yourself. Maybe you have a business deal with somebody, and when the business goes successfully, now you did not fulfill the promise or the agreement or the covenant you build with that person at the initial stage of that deal. Believe me, at that particular moment, any prayers or any words that the person spoke in your life definitely manifested, unless the person's hands are not clean. Okay, there is so many causes. There is abortion causes. As a lady, when you took in, you go and abort it. When you took in, you go and abort it. There is a lot of causes that come with it, because this is as a result of like wasting blood, wasting an innocent person that wants to come into this world. And believe me, this particular abortion thing has caused a lot of ladies a lot of negative things that they may not know that this is the reason why things is happening like that. But without wasting your time, let me just go straight to the point and show you or to tell you what you can do to break yourself out from these causes. But before you do this, please, you need to believe. Remember, we are working with the natural thing. We are working with the nature. So for all these things to work for you, you need to believe. You need to have that belief in you that as I am doing this thing is going to work. And I pray that as it works for me and it works for others, it's going to definitely work for you. Particular recipe, please, I want you to pay attention to this, because really I'm going to explain it in detail, so there will not be a lot of questions. Now, number one thing that you need to do is this: go to your father's house and go to your mother's house and pack a sand. Now, please, if you are living in any way, maybe you are living in Lagos, you are not living in your village, you can send someone to pack this sand for you. Please don't ask me that should I use a sand that I pick from where I am staying. If there is need for that, I'm going to tell you. Okay, now the option there is that you can send somebody to pick this sand for you. Let that person go at the center of your father's house and pack a sand, and go to the center of your mother's house, mother's family, and pack a sand. All right, now why did you need a sand from your father and from your mother? Yes, number one is that result some causes that people are going through. Sometimes we believe that these causes are from our father's house. Some are not from the father's house, some are from the mother's house. Because as a result of your father and your mother came together, they became one. So anything that has to be happening in your father's family, also whenever your mother gave birth to you, it also definitely happened to you. So there is so many ways you contact this generation causes. You can contact it either from your father or from your mother's side. So that is why you need a sand from these two generations. Now when you get the sand, this is what you are going to do. Another thing you do is that go to the market, to people that sell herbal something, like people that sell herbals or organic something. Tell them to give you a black soap. That black soap, I've showed you the black soap a lot here, but I'm going to also show you on the screen. All right, now when you get that black soap, go to people that sell herbal something, or even people that sell organic items sell this soap, because it removes all this beauty something is used for that. So it's just for you to see that it's just natural things that you need. Now when you get this soap, another thing you'll be needing is an alligator pepper. And I told you alligator pepper is a spirit, as you know. So whenever you are using an alligator pepper, have an intention. Okay, have an intention and speak a word what exactly you are using it for, so that you will get an amazing result. Now when you get your alligator pepper, another thing you will be needing is fertility leaf, which we call ogirisi leaf. All right, now I'm going to also show you the leaf on this screen, please. Now when you get these items, remember, number one thing you need sand from your mother's side and from your father's side. Another thing you will be needing is 4 pieces of an alligator pepper. That is from Igbo. If you are from Igbo land, we call it 4 market days. Orie afọ Nkwo Eke. So if you are a human, if as a human born under, you must born under these 4 market days. Either you born on Eke, or you born an Orie or afọ Nkwo, and so to your ancestors, so to your forefathers. All right. So for those of you that is saying, I don't know my market days, is also the 4 corners of the earth, east, south, west, and north. Okay. Now when you get the 4 pieces of the alligator pepper, get yourself a fertility leaf. Any quantity of fertility leaf, that is ogirisi leaf. Please, if you know what it's called in your language, maybe Yoruba, Hausa, or anywhere you are watching me from, you can also state it on the comment section to help others, because this is a very serious and powerful family liberation process. Okay, now when you get these items, this is what you are going to do. Get yourself a mortar that you can use to pound it. So if you don't have a mortar, you have a grinding stone, you can use a grinding stone. Please don't use blender. Remember, sand is involved and black pepper is involved, so either mortar or blacks or stone is okay. Okay, now this is how you start this journey. First of all, as you bring that sand from your mother's side and from your father's side, you are going to mix it together. Now you are going to pray as you mix it, that now I have brought a sand from my mother's generation, and I brought a sand from my father's generation, where I came from. Therefore, whatever that I am going through in life, you are also now speaking to the sand before you start your process. Now, all sand, you call it 3 times. Now, wherever I have contacted this generation causes that is causing me delay in marriage, that is causing me rising and falling, that is causing me disappointment, that is causing me failure, that is causing me backwardness, today, whether from my mother's side or from my father's side, as I am doing this today, all you sand, separate me from this generation, or separate me and my brothers or my children from this generation. Okay, now you're going to put the sand inside the mortar. Now another thing you are going to be picking is 4 seed of alligator pepper. Okay, 4 seed, just seed, 4 seed. Now you hold the alligator pepper. You said alligator pepper does not embark on a shameful journey. In Igbo language, we used to say and believe that alligator pepper anaghị ejiji fere. Like, if your hands are clean and you use an alligator pepper for your prayer, definitely you must get an answer. Okay, so he now said alligator pepper does not embark on a shameful journey. Therefore, as I am using this alligator pepper is representing me and everything that has to do with my generation. Wherever causes that is following me, because my hands are clean, as I'm using it today, let my life be break out from such causes. Okay, now after praying with that alligator pepper, put it inside the mortar again. Then you are going to mix everything together, pound it very well. Now for the fertility leaf, there is no quantity that you needed. Just get enough quantity. When you get it, you are going to squeeze it. You only need the water. Okay, you only need the water of the fertility leaf. So if you can just wash it and extract the water, fine. If you cannot, you can cook it. Put a little water. When it boils, you just use the water, dispose the leaf. Now you put the water in that mortar that you have put in your alligator pepper and the sand. Now you are going to pray. Like in Igbo land, fertility leaf is used for so many spiritual reasons, and mostly they use it to separate lands, like to ikpa oke or something like that. If you are Igbo, you will understand what I'm saying. Now you put the water, then you put the black soap. Okay, now when you put the black soap inside, you are going to mix everything together. You're going to pound everything together. Okay, now when you pound everything, make sure that everything rhyme together. Now you're going to put it inside a container or put it inside something. This thing, you're going to do it the one that you can use either 3 days or 7 days. Either 3 days or 7 days. It does not end there. There is possibility for you to prepare it again, but I'm coming to that area. Now when you're done mixing all these things together, you are going to keep it and get a local sponge. I mean this local sponge that they normally get from pantry. You know, it is not that expensive, so you just get it. When you get that native sponge, that is the only sponge you use. Please don't come and ask me, Lady P, can I use normal sponge? No, you need this local sponge. Now this bath, you are going to have this bath at night when it's 12 o'clock, between morning and day, between death and life. That is 12 a.m. That is when you start having this bath. Now this is what you are going to do. If you can do this thing in your father's house, is fine. But if you cannot do it in your father's house, you can do it wherever you are, maybe the place you are living. Now when it's 12 o'clock, you take a bucket of water outside. Now you are going to be facing front, where you will enter your house. Let's assume as I'm facing you now, and after taking this bath, I'm going straight away to enter my house, because as long as you finish having this bath, you don't look back. So that is why you need to face the entrance of your house when you want to take this bath. Now you're going to be using that mixture and the native sponge to bath. Okay, you are going to be bathing from your head to your toe. If you're a lady, you make your hair, you start from your face. Remember that when you are having this kind of bath, you don't close your mouth. A closed mouth is a closed destiny. You need to be praying, oh God, the universe, oh God, the heaven and earth, oh God that created heaven and earth, oh God of my ancestors, oh God of this, oh God, that anything that I inherited from my father's house, from my mother's house, that is making me not to be married, that is making me not to move forward in life, that is making things not to work for me, today I am breaking it out. As I'm having this bath, I am watching it out of my body, whether spiritual or physical, both the one I know, the one I did not know. Today, oh God, Chukwu Okike Abiam. If you can speak Igbo, you can use Igbo and make your prayer. If you can speak English, any language of your choice, then you start bathing with that soap. Then after you done bathing, then don't clean your body like I said, and don't look back. Just straight away enter your house. That is why I say you need to face where you are the entrance of your house when taking the bath. Then you start going into your house. Now, that night, let me tell you, you are going to have a terrible dream. Anytime that you are making this thing, like for people that said, oh Lady P, I don't used to dream, that dream must come by force, because you are going to have a dream. Let's assume you do that particular thing that particular day, and you had a dream. You are going to have a terrible dream, like a dream where you are fighting with somebody, a dream where somebody is dragging something with you, a dream, different kind of dreams. But you know that this is a world dream, because I am not God to tell you the particular dream that you are going to have. I'm just telling you similar to the things that you are going to experience. So you are going to have a dream. Either you are fighting with somebody, they can come with your wife face, they can come with your husband, they can come with your friends, they can come with your children, any person at all. Please make sure you win that fight. Make sure, if somebody, like a lady I told this particular recipe once ago, and she did it, she said she saw somebody that was dragging her phone with her. The person was dragging the phone, and last she was able to collect the phone. It's not up to 6 months. A lady of 43 years, she got married. She even invited me for the wedding, but I didn't go. You see? So you make sure that you win that dream. Let's assume at that first extent you win the dream, any dream of your choice. You know that this dream is as similar of what I said, and you are a winner in that dream. Don't bother going to do it more. That means God has given you victory. But if you had that dream, maybe that dream did not ended, maybe they are dragging something that belongs to you, you could not receive it, or they are fighting you and they've been able to win you in that dream, please repeat that recipe. You are going to be repeating this recipe until you win in your dream. Your dream is the way you know that this particular thing that I've done, I have gotten victory. This is not about Lady P, I'm done doing it, what can I do? Watch out your dream. Let me tell you, sometimes God talks to us in our dreams. Either something happens, or something that's about to happen, or something that is already happening. Okay, so your dream is very, very important to you. You need to mind your dream. You need to take your dream very serious. But all I'm telling you, this recipe is very powerful recipe, and that is why I share with you the similar thing that you are going to experience whenever you are doing this recipe. Please don't take it for granted. Go ahead and do it. If you are suffering and maybe you don't know why you are suffering, you know that, okay, in my family, in my generation, nobody is getting married, nobody is progressing, nobody is making way, nobody is doing this. You can do it to liberate yourself or liberate your family. So as a mother, you can prepare it for you and your children. It's very, very okay. As a wife, you can prepare it and you and your husband can use it. But please make sure that the native sponge you use today is not the one that you're going to use tomorrow, please. So anyone that you use today, either you buried it or you burn it. Don't repeat the same native sponge the next day. All right, but for the soap, you can prepare it that you want to use it for 7 days. So that, but my prayer for you is that at first extent that God will give you victory. Okay, so go ahead and do it and liberate yourself from every causes that is hindering you. Like I said, this year we are coming with a lot of powerful natural things that will make us to liberate, or that will liberate us from the things that we know and the things that we did not know. I wish you success as you go ahead to do this, and I wait your testimony. Thank you for watching. If you find this video interesting, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to share, because you never know who you are going to help out there. I love you all, my darling family. Stay blessed wherever you are, and see you in my next video. Bye.